I'm going to demonstrate the way that I best like to pick up dogs that should be as comfortable and ergonomic as possible for both the dog and the person. Hi. This is something I do every time that I put Dax in the car. He's only 9, but he's got some pretty bad arthritis and he's not able to jump into the car anymore. So now I pick him up to get him into the car, and I pick him up to get him out of the car too. A little bit trickier, but we make it work. So I'm going to demonstrate first with my smaller dog, Bear, who is laying down. Let's get you up. Come on. Good boy. Good job. So what I want to do here is take one arm in between the 2 front legs and then another arm under his butt like a little chair. So it should look like that. Good boy, good job. If I were getting him used to this still, if I was teaching him to like this a lot, what I first did is I'd pick him up and I'd have somebody else feeding, and then it would be boring when we put him back down. So that he is really enjoying being picked up in the future and feeling pretty comfortable with it. And I'm always looking at my dog's body language when I put them back down, right? What he did here, and it might be hard for you to see, but he didn't leave. He actually kind of leaned up against me. He laid down, a pretty relaxed position. He could have chosen to leave. He could have done a shake off. He could have licked his lips. Those would all indicate to me that he wasn't as comfortable with me picking him up. So I'll demonstrate one more time with Bear, and then I'll do it with my larger dog, Dax. Ready? Bear, touch. Come on, good boy. Okay, so one arm under here, like a little seat, and holding together like this. Good job. Okay, and then I'll put him down, and of course normally I'm not kneeling like that, so when I do this with Dax, you'll see that I bend my knees in order to pick him up, right? I'm gonna get you around this way. Good boy. All right, good job. So here we go. One arm under these 2 front feet, and I'm bending my knees. Whoops, Bear. Bear, hey, up. Good boy. I'm bending my knees, and then here's my little seat, and I'm lifting with my knees. Good boy. That's how I get him into the car. It's not his favorite. There was a little bit of flailing there. Let's see what he does when I put him back down. He comes back and nudges me, so pretty sweet. He's not walking away, which I like. He's not doing a shake off. He seems to be soliciting some attention. Oh, there's the shake off. Okay, so maybe that hurt him a little bit. That's really good info for me and for my vet. Like I said, he's got some arthritis, and we already know about that. It's in his spine, so that makes it even harder to be comfortable with being lifted. But I love seeing that he's soliciting attention from me afterwards. Anyway, I hope that's helpful. One more time. I put one arm in between the 2 front legs, and then one here behind the butt, and lift evenly. You want to make sure that the spine stays as flat as possible, so not getting the rear higher up than the front or anything like that. Anyway, hope that's helpful.